I do. That's what I do.
Yeah, the intro, man. Just get to it.
Alright, we recorded. Riggz versus Fliiko. What's his name?
This
Fliiko
one gonna be
L.
worse. This one gonna be.
Versus
This
the
one gonna
Reggie
be worse
one.
than. Yeah, this gonna be worse than the one we just did because I ain't got enough.
This was a battle.
This battle was dry too.
This battle
was dry.
I was kind of
I don't
disappointed in this
know.
battle because this is the least amount of bars I got, and I got two pages for this battle, and I'm disappointed because I really liked Riggz going into this battle.
When you be
Never
saying
heard of
this, when you be
Fliiko.
saying
I'm
this
like,
the least
dang.
amount of bars you be having for a battle, I be looking at it as like you got next to nothing, but then you be saying 2 pages and shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I ain't got nothing, I really mean that shit. You be throwing that shit around loosely, like.
But I just said 2 pages though. I had 4.5 pages for Reggie though. I got 2 pages and I was 2.5 pages. I was about to count how many bars I had the next one, but it's a half a page. All right, man. No, he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. What? Let's talk about the battle first though. What's the
I got
most?
one line. I don't be capping. I got
Hold
one
on.
line.
What's the talk about the battle? Like, let me mention some more things about the battle. Like how you just said, it's gonna be worse than the Reggie one. Riggz, bro, your confidence, your self esteem is out of here. I love it. It's commendable. It's fire. Your self esteem is amazing because you really was believing that you won. That you won. Not even that you just. I didn't want to laugh, man, because I really had you winning. But not even just because you think you won, but you were just really talking to him like it was just superior. Like you were saying, like, oh, I like that. You were telling me you like that line. Like that one line, he was saying some. He was
You know
saying
what it
some
was
stuff
for
that was
me,
better
bro?
than you. A lot
He
of stuff
just
that was better
kept
than you.
saying they like yo running back. He like they gonna get it 6 years later.
And that's goes into self esteem. I like that, but at the same time, your material was not all the way
I'm like,
there, bro.
why you
It
keep
wasn't.
saying that? We niggas fucking with you. They want you to run it back. You ain't even running it back for motherfuckers.
I mean, I respect that though. I ain't know. I'm not the type of person that run it back. Sure, was the first person I liked, and when it came to battle rap, that did one step back, and I like that because I don't be one to. I feel like not all the time. But then Suge was the type that you really wanted to hear his back. Riggz didn't need to run nothing back. Maybe he deep down felt like he didn't need to, but he felt at the same time he felt like he was spanking him for some reason. I didn't understand the logic and what Riggz was thinking. But Flacco wasn't all that fire either. But Flacco was just better. He was better than him. I'm gonna say that.
I had Flacco winning because I
I
guess
have Flacco
that's the
winning
only
3-0.
that's the
And no, not even 3-0. Not even no, it was 3-0. It was 3-0. It was 3-0. Because even
that's
Rigg's
because
third
that's the
was dope.
only that's because I only wrote a line down for him that I thought it wasn't too fire, but I felt that it was dope. I liked it. It wasn't even a fire. It wasn't even a bar. It was something it was something what's the name was saying. Riggs, I guess he was kept calling himself the King Bull and shit. And Flocka was like, King Bull, you not that's my shit. Like I mean, I don't know. I guess how he set it up.
I think Riggz though.
I thought it was dope.
Riggz first was okay. Like not even okay, like it was a first round in battle rap. And then, his third has some parts in it, but it sounds crazy saying that, but you're gonna hear I don't have hardly no bars for both of you. I got some, but it's just like it's just crazy because you was really rapping. Y'all both was up there. Y'all was spitting, man. Y'all was spitting. I feel like what Riggz was saying though could have been on a. I'm not wanting to say that it could have been on the song, but I feel like if you would have not saying that he was rapping in a rap like it was off of a song. But I feel like if you would have took some of the lines he was saying and put it on the song, it would have been all right. Not now, but for all the other filler stuff that Flacco had, I just feel like it just wasn't all that good. I don't want to hear that on music either. But that's crazy. It just sounds real bad. It just sounds like I'm playing y'all. But this battle really was not it. It just wasn't it. And I don't even like really saying that, but it wasn't. I gotta think of another vocabulary to say, but it wasn't though. I got 3 total haymakers in the whole battle. 4. I got 4. And these lines is actually hard to me. So you want to go into it? Watch. I'm gonna start off with the number one, the best line in this whole battle.
Why you always start off with the best shit first? Start off with that light shit first. Don't be ending off with that like
there's
shit.
there's a recap we did, y'all, where I would try to start off. Yeah, you speak then.
I feel like you be losing.
Go ahead.
Fuck losing everybody. Yo, you be losing me at the end with the
But you feel
shit,
no, it's you. I'm glad you're saying it to you because the people like there's another video. I'm not gonna say the rapper name, but they in the comment and they actually listening to everything we're saying, even though what I mean they corrected me on one of them, which is cool. But they listening. They're listening, so it's cool though. If you're not, it really is. But like I was saying though, there's a recap, y'all. Where I used to go in order. I used to want to read I was contemplating if I should read the one that I felt like was my favorite because he was doing that because he said that was a good idea to do because that was like keep y'all attention in the beginning. But then when I was saying that, I'm reading in rounds. I'm reading like, okay, I'm going first round first. But it made sense though because he would read something hard and I'm like, all right, he picked this person to win, so if I got this person to win, let me read a line from them. But it didn't work out like that to me because I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing to go against that, so let me just read what I got. But now he's saying I should read light lines.
Sometimes I do go like that.
If y'all stay tuned though, y'all will see like what is he talking about? Like that don't make no sense how he's saying I should read light lines and then months ago I should read only my best ones first. But it's okay. It's on the channel. It's up. You can watch every last video to find out which one it is, but it's on the channel. He definitely said that out of his mouth. So I'm gonna delete that there. Let me start off with the best line, like I said before I was interrupted by him. And he gonna like this line too. This line was fire. I don't care if he don't like it. I don't care if he don't like it. Ask Rich. No. Ask Rich. Ask Rich. It'll be Allah. Ask Rich. It'll be Allah. Fliiko said this in his third. Ask Rich. It'll be Allah. He'll try to alter the story. I like that. He'll try to alter the story. And mind you, the battle wasn't all that. So this was the best line of the battle to me. Yeah, I like that line. Ask Rich. It'll be Allah. It'll be Allah. He'll try to alter the story. That was fire. Fire. Shout out to you. You got what's that? You gonna hold that one? He gonna hold that money ball shot.
I told you I only had one.
So hold the money ball shot. Let me go to my next best one. This is another fire line from Fliiko on his first. Off base with that high pitch, the tech on me drop it, fire. Dope. And it had the way I said it too, it was crept in there. I like that. They both didn't really correlate, but off base with that high pitch, the tech on me drop it rhymed. So I like it. Dope.
It rhymed and hit. Fuck it.
All right, you got he's saving that.
I don't have nothing.
He's saving that one hit a quarter, y'all. But no, listen to my line. Let's see.
I'm not saving my one hit a quarter. I said it already.
What was it?
I said it was something Riggz said. Well, it was something Fliiko said. He said because Riggz kept calling himself the King Bull, and he was like, "You not, nigga. That's my shit." Like saying this his shit. Like he the king of this shit.
Fliiko said his second. Get rich or muley.
And I felt like neither one of them is the king of the bullpen.
Get rich or muley or put text on his head. He a sky dweller. That was a haymaker to me in Fliiko's second. That was too fire. And I don't even own none of that, but that was dope. Riggz in his second. This is my last haymaker. Riggz in his second. He said, "You better suit up, get slept with your eyes open. I'm gonna bring you major pain." The best line you said all night, Riggz. That was the best line you said all night, and that was your haymaker.
Yeah,
and it was light to anybody. But that was the best line you said.
I mean, he did have his eyes open in the movie, I guess. I don't
know. I don't even know where to start with the rest of this. Oh, this is a line I like, but it ain't a haymaker though. Fliiko on his second. He was like, "Rich is wealth. Nigga, rich is waking up in good health. Rich is nourishing to your temple and educating yourself. Some. Rich is love, loyalty, honor. Rich is everything you not." I don't like that. I was like, "They bigging him up," and then he just played the shit out of him after that. That was dope.
The battle.
I like what Fliiko said this in the second. Life is good. You could at least you could least rock with your niggas. I like that. Cause I don't ever hear nobody talk about life is good bars. Like I like that album.
Everything is bah bah bah.
Right.
And I sold 100 packs.
This was fire. This was fire on Fliiko too though, because this is more of the stuff that I didn't know. I didn't, and I'm a little bit familiar with Riggz, but I'm not familiar with Fliiko at all. But I didn't know this about if it's true, whatever. If it ain't, but it makes sense though, so it could be true. Whatever. Here, listen. He said, it ain't even a lie I wrote down. I just put, so you might be priority on URL, none above you. I like that. He was dog none. He was really going crazy on him about none. You put that brother under, like that's crazy. Like when he said that, he put none of under, like that's crazy. And they from the same, from the same state. You would have thought. I ain't gonna say I don't know Riggz like that, but you would have thought the way he rap. I don't know him at all. But it's just when you hear about somebody putting somebody else down, and now none is sought after right now. So Riggz is too, I guess, to some level, but none is more familiar with to the masses than Riggz is. So that statement really hit with me like that. He said none above you. He had a whole none thing. That was dope though. Riggz, let me give you a line I like before I say that line. So she pinned my little nigga against me just to get me back in the house. And then that's what Riggz said. But look, but then right after he said, he walked up to him and was like, I'm gonna sun you today. Riggz' confidence was out of here, yo. He was out of here. Because he really said that. He walked up to him like, right up to him, like, I'm gonna sun you today. I'm gonna sun you. He was really feeling himself. And I can't do nothing but respect that, because when you get a rapper that even if we feel like it ain't hitting, he didn't get discouraged in the battle. It didn't show discouragement. It's just crazy watching somebody rap and it's like, yo, that that didn't make no sense. Or it's like, you really do you think that's fire? Like that's how a lot of the lines you had was very felt. But it's like when you see him when you see him doing that, and then he's turning around and say he'll sun you, because just like how we were talking about in no, we didn't even talk about that battle yet. We didn't even talk about that battle yet. I don't even want to get no hints. Y'all just stay tuned for the rest of the recap, because I don't know how you feel about it, so I don't want to mention it yet. But the confidence, that just confidence. That's all I'm talking about. With the next battle, I'll get at it. With the PC and clone battle, fuck, I'm gonna just say it. PC was getting destroyed. Like to me, he was getting destroyed, and he was just not. He was getting destroyed. But I don't want to say too much. 'Cause I don't like saying too much, because then he say stuff. Now I don't want him to. I want to keep it all on that recap. But let's keep going. Wasting time for real. So let me mark that one out. Fliiko and his third. I'm gonna say that line that I said I want to read by you, Riggz. I'm gonna say that for the very last line. Fliiko third, he said, this was extremely light, super duper light, super the scope and all that. Shadow sway by your Heatherby. Okay.
What is that? What's a Heatherby? What the fuck is that?
Sway in the morning, and his co-host is Heatherby. That's why I like the line. It was familiar to me.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah, and Shaw sway by you, because Heather, I ain't gonna say because she be shouting, but or they be sending shots at them, but I just like the Heather be whatever. Extremely light, probably the lightest line in my book from what I wrote down from the whole event. I'll say that. From the whole event, yeah. But I like it though.
So you had to put that line. So you had to put that line on the scale of 1 to 10.
That was a 0.5. That was a 0.25.
That was a straight up 1. I ain't even gonna play with that line.
I gave it a 0.5, 0.25. That's not even a whole point. It's not a whole point.
Ooh, you didn't even put on the scale.
If I say it's a 0.25. Yeah. I like this line right here. This line kinda I want stuff to connect so bad. Listen, this is a pure example of when Crazy be saying that. This is a good example right here. I've been the leader. Control. I've been the leader. Control when my hitters shoot. Bald head. Your core be missing. Spin off in the coop. Now listen first. Hear me out. This is one of them lines where it start off a certain way and it ended off in another way. This is one of them. But hold up.
I hate them lines.
I'm overthinking this though. Listen to me though. I've been the leader. I don't want to spend too much time on this. When my hitters shoot, bald head, that part right there, I thought that was a Professor X line. I might be overthinking it. I've been the leader, control all my shooters. When my shooters hit, bald head, I thought that was Professor X. But then he said your core be missing. Spin off in the coop. But the way he said it was dope though. Like the way he said that bald head, your core be missing. Spin off in the coop. In some way he said it. That the way he said that was they made it. They had conviction with what they felt like they were saying, what y'all was saying. You know what I mean? But I had that beginning part. I feel like that was Professor X or something. I want stuff. I wanted to connect with me personally. I wanted to so bad. I like this line. This line bring back memories. The beginning and end of it. The beginning of it and the end of it. I will pop forensics scraping his blood in the tube. You see what I'm saying? The beginning and the end. I will pop forensics scraping his blood. I don't get that part. Listen, because that's the point though. People don't want to come and see bars. He don't understand it. He don't understand it. We make a bar video. You want to talk about bars you don't like. You want to talk about the battle. I'll take it in the whole battle in itself. There's been battles. There probably was one battle where I had less battles, less bars than this. I don't remember what it was on top of my head. But I will pop. Will pop by the bike. That's clever. That's not dope. That's clever. Forensic scraping his blood. Where did that come from? But whatever. Inner tube. Fixing an inner tube. You know all the different ways we used to fix inner tube. We used to buy the little fix-it pads from the corner stores. That was dope. Shout out to you.
It didn't connect for me all the way.
It didn't connect. Forensic
I was lost
in
the middle. I mean, I see what he went with it, but I was lost in the middle.
But that's my point. Like that's the point I'm mentioning these bars. It's to let them know like stuff like that. I don't know if y'all wanted to be filler, but I'm catching that, and y'all need to fix that, sharpen that up if y'all intend that to be greater. That's all. You know what I mean? Who had a Barry Sanders line? Who had a Barry Sanders line? Ace Amin had a Barry Sanders line that was all right. You know what I mean? Barry Sanders and a lot of the legends in sports, they worked their ass off. You know what I mean? They trained. They were the ones that did extra training and people looked at them all weird and all this and that. Y'all might have to do that. Just sacrifice that and do that. Like clean all that up. Like get the yes men away from you. Yes women, whoever get that forensic scraping his blood in the tube. We get it. But it's just like I will pop. And anyway, in the tube, there's a fire bar in there. And then besides forensic scraping his blood, I just felt like you just wanted to get it in there. But anyway, here's another extremely light line that I did not need to write down. Listen to it. I did not need to write this down at all. I'm just trying my best. No biggie. They'll be missing you in due time. Let me keep going. Fliiko actually said that in his story. It was in a bunch of other stuff. It was one of them lines where it was connecting to stuff. Like, but he had a Biggie line. I like Biggie, man. I love Biggie. So, Riggz in his story.
Just because a nigga mentioned Biggie don't mean that shit fire.
But nothing else was better than that. That's the point. All right, Riggz. Don't talk down on my career on a platform you ain't make it to. Fire.
That was fire. I like that. I like when niggas talk dirty to motherfuckers when they ain't been on another league. That's the different type of talk. That's upstairs talk. Because you haven't been on there. You can talk to them like that.
Riggz said this too. He said 6 years. I don't know if this is true now. This sounds crazy if it's true. And if it is, whatever. That man got a life. 6 years, 4 battles. He's your problem. I like that. I like that. He said that. He said that to him. He said he claimed he been here for 6 years with 4 battles, and he said he's your problem. Like basically, like you solved that mad problem. I like that. And then I feel like that's a good case of less is better though. Like lines like that for Riggz, less is better. Like that goes for a lot of battle rappers. You know what I mean? Just until you find that niche where your schemes connecting or your schemes elevating, less is better. That's a pure case of that. There's a few more lines like, you know what I mean? Don't talk down on my career platform you ain't make it to. Less is better. Look, type in Riggz slogan was kind of alright. Type in Riggz. He said type in Riggz versus. That's how you find my shit. I like that. I like, you know what I mean? Well, you had nothing else to make me not want to say I like that. If you had something better, I wouldn't even mention that. But let me get to the one, two. Wow, why do I have this many more bars left? All right, yeah, all right. So let's just start right here. Flocko first. Type to blame John, mad at him, acknowledge that you failed, nigga. Clearly you cursed, but you got all that knowledge in the world. Let you tell it. I like that. It was a little drawn out, but I get what he was saying though. I get it. I get it
It be
100%.
it be like, you know what it be for me. All right, I know it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but it do got something to do with it. Like, all right, when niggas on URL, when they say the little smack shit, even if it don't hit, they be like, all right, it hit. All right, when you go to these other battle rappers and shit, and they got their own little league, like for instance, like you the mention of John and shit, like it don't always hit. Like I don't think like
I mean,
in a
but
sense.
you know what's so crazy about you saying that though? I had like a little note. Was it this battle? Maybe it was this battle. Flocko and Riggz. Flocko and Riggz. Flocko and Riggz. Flocko and Riggz. Yeah, it was this battle. Why didn't I write that down somewhere? But anyway, what you just saying that I like I like lines. Maybe I did write that down right here. I like lines like that because that shows me it just it just it's the homage, you know what I mean? Because basically it's the same way how people give it up and give lines to ARP or Smack. So when they do it to John, I mean that's this their league. This is their world when they say stuff like that. And mind you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always thinking of somebody who never heard of you before. So I'm taking everything you saying like not for law, but I'm taking everything you saying for like just for first time's sake, I guess. So it's like I'm
You know
really
what it
trying
is
to
for
take what you're
me?
saying.
First impression is everything for me, and
And I
like
hate that,
you
but it's
gotta.
true, yo. It's true.
I hate that too because it's
It's true
like
though.
if it's my first time seeing you, or I ain't really familiar with you or like that, whatever,
Yeah.
or if I seen or if I seen you somewhere and you was good somewhere else, and then I see you again and you like it's kind of disappointing. It's like I don't want to see you again, or it's like, or even if the person you going against, like I feel the same way about you, them. It's like it'd be hard to judge it. It'd be like, damn, like, well, how do I even pick a winner? Like, well, I don't know.
And
That's just me.
that goes into like to the Ace and John just real quick. One of my notes I had, like I just feel like it just more appreciation for me personally for predictions because I wasn't going in there thinking negative but I was having some pessimistic type thoughts like and I that's just all for like experience of just seeing other things going on in the culture and it just make you want to prepare for the latter end and not be naive to it possibly or what could possibly but that still goes back into impressions like based off what somebody is known for or what they bring to the table, what they brought. So yeah, that's true. But that was we gonna get to that too though. Let me finish this up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, and one is like something I would just um when Top and Birds pop. Why didn't you get going outside the club? Your ass sat online, Bitcoin. I like what Flocka said at the Riggz. It could be cleaned up a little more, but I see the correlation to the metaphor.
I'm tired of
Um,
them dragging that shit along.
I'm almost done. Oh, I ain't gonna drag no more. Look.
No, I ain't talking
John better.
about you. I'm
Nah, I
talking
feel
about
because I am though. I feel
that
that's me.
situation.
Oh yeah,
I ain't talking about you. I'm
yeah,
talking about that
yeah.
situation. Like, and
But people
then
got
that
bars
shit
for it
not even
though.
hit.
People got bars for it. And remember, man,
It
why
ain't
didn't
hit.
you go outside the club?
I mean,
Your ass sit
you
online.
mentioned it's
Well, they
fire or
all
whatever.
from
It
South
ain't.
Carolina though. Well, no, Briggs, Top is from North Carolina, so no, I can't even say that. Because Riggs is
But they
from
be all
South
they
Carolina.
rep the
Briggs from
Carolinas though.
they all rep the Carolinas, yeah. So maybe that was more correlation there. But yeah, um, John better have shit. This is the line right here that go back to what you brought up. What you said about we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about John better have shares in URL. He the reason they got rich. I'm not agreeing with that 100%, but I'm gonna say he is one of the reasons. He's definitely, you know what I mean. But that's him paying homage to the league he's on. You know what I'm saying? That's all the way him paying homage to the league he's on, and I can respect that lines like that because that put me in the mind of the artist in this world. So I like little lines like that because I mean that's you know what I mean. He ain't say one of the reasons. He said he is the reason. So You know what I mean? And he won this battle, so his stock about to go up. So Flocka, shout out to him. To me, he won. You the chosen one out of the trash, picking the litter. Extremely light, but Flocka said it, and there was nothing else. You know what I mean? Flocka said, "I body, bro. You ain't talk street. You got outline." I liked it though. I don't know who you talking about, but he talking about another battle that I guess they must have battled the same person, and he feel like he didn't talk Riggs didn't talk street to that person, and Flocka beat him. I liked it though. I body, bro. You ain't talk street. You got outline. Like you ain't chalk, you ain't talk. I like that. Three more lines. These are all Riggs lines. The depth, I'm not sure if he said the depth, but the depth like a shot of tequila mixed with leprosy. I'ma bump the body up, take it with a grain of salt with a lemon squeeze. Now I like that because the bump, like the you know what I mean, the salt is supposed to technically enhance the shot. So that was just dope. That was, I mean, it was clever. It was clever. There's a difference from dope and clever to me. But clever is still a compliment nonetheless. The don't what? Don't no. Right now, take a look around. Don't look shook now, you bird ass nigga. Keep playing flamingo. You finally put your foot down. I like what Rick said that.
That's funny.
And then he ended it. And then he brought
Keep
it back with another
bird ass
flamingo
nigga.
line.
Keep playing flamingo. I like that.
Yeah, that was all right. Now this is the
Bird dog
last
be
line I
funny.
got, and I really feel like Riggs, you didn't need to say it. You didn't need to say it at all. Um, I can't even say it was horrible. It's just like why though. If it don't hit, just
Why?
keep it. If it don't hit,
Why?
keep it, bro. Just keep all that shit.
Why you do me like that?
Rest in peace, George Floyd. I hope these crackers meet their demise. Cause after this, I ain't copping no pleas. Cause this nigga needs to die. The next battle was who? Bad News? Was Bad News in the next? No, PC
Nah,
and Clone.
PC and
Yep.
clone.
So yeah, let's get into that battle.